Oye Barrage Martial Artist as League Starter and for endgame build looks incredible. All the ascendancy node that this class has to offer is just insane. This will be a powerhouse from your first ascendancy node till the new endgame. Oye Barrage normally you would just spit on the ground oil and it will not do that much damage, or it will be very slow to use or clunky. But if you have a power charge or multiple power charges, it will empower your Oye Barrage and it will deal massive amount of damage. 0.5 changes to Oye Barrage. Mana cost has been reduced by 18% and also consume mana per second while channeling. This can be mitigated pretty damn easily. This is, I think, is not doing that much because most of the time we deleted the boss before 2 or 3 charge get consumed. Salvo is getting changed. Now every second you will gain a stack, instead every 2 seconds. The additional projectile numbers are not changed. You will feel this one while mapping, so you will shoot out more projectiles pretty often. Now the clear and single target damage, there is nothing the bosses can do against us. Literally they dying very quickly, and once again this is solo self-found environment, guys. This was my character from 0. In the trade league this would cost for you like 50, maybe 100 exalts total. The clear as well, pretty damn good. Although you would say it looks kinda slow because you need to stand still to channel. Well, that's true, but also keep in mind all of the projectiles can off-screen as well, a chain off-screen from the targets, so basically you can just clear 2 screen away. Later on when you having higher levels such as like level 70-ish, you can set up secondary weapon set with whirling slash with very high attack speed, and this will be your movement ability. And also you have to know the whirling slash is literally ignoring your movement speed, so we don't need to worry about movement speed. So technically speaking we can get on the boots no movement speed at all, so more defensive layer for us as well. And this is how I'm planning to fix the movement and the clunkiness on the build. So basically this is how it looks like. You killing a pack of monster and you immediately whirling slashing and then arriving to the next pack and oil barraging, and basically that's it. What Martial Artist gives us? Why is it a good choice for this build? So first guys, I think Way of the Stone Fist will be the most powerful node in the game, and you can get this one from the start. It will transform your gloves to a stronger version of that item and it will scale with your character levels. From the gameplay footage that GG was shared us, we were seeing gloves with 1.1k evasion rating and almost 600 energy shield as well. So basically that will be an absolutely huge amount of defensive power to our character, and because we're scaling both at the same time, this will be an absolutely good choice. And also this item is also providing us sometimes like basic critical chance, onslaught on hit, power charge on crit, or extra damage, or maximum resistances. So many good things, and we don't know exactly what mod to transforming into what. So this will be a very interesting one, and I cannot wait to just pick up all of the gloves from the ground and just try out all of them. Yeah, Master, you can build up combos regardless of weapon set and gaining combos from all attack hits. This will be very useful for Tempest Bell, for instance, and later on with the Mantra of Destruction with Ality Chimes that will provide us tons of extra power charges. But also, honestly, the Tempest Bell will give us an additional damage source, and maybe with the changes to Tempest Bell, we can put down 3 bell at the same time, and with your Oil Barrage you can literally hit it, and because you're hitting that, I can see it, even more projectiles can hit the same target, and literally you will delete the boss under a few seconds. But to be honest guys, we already doing that, so maybe that would be additional like clunkiness to the build, but honestly definitely I will test out. Martial Adept is the next one. This is also a pretty interesting node. You will gain additional combo when you generate a combo, and also lowering down the energy shield recharge delay when you spending combos. What is that means? So when you have like, let's say 20 combo point, which is you will have a lot of combo point because of the Martial Master and because of this node added together. When you spending like 20, I think almost immediately starting recharging your energy shield, which is pretty damn handy in mapping situation and also against bosses, because in this way you can literally recharge instantly your energy shield pretty damn quickly, because you know, you basically can say you will not have a single second of delay. And for the last Ascendancy node, we have two choices, one for the early game and one for the late game. Early endgame, I'm planning to do a hybrid version of this build, so like life, energy shield and evasion stacking together. And for this one, we can use the Way of the Mountain. When you're immobilizing an enemy, you will gaining this mountain stacks, and that will provide you extra damage, also stun threshold, more damage, and also hit would not exceed your 30% of your maximum life, then it will reducing that damage by 40%, which is pretty damn good by mapping early on, because honestly, I not seeing majority of the monsters will hit more than 500, so basically we will have a pretty nice defensive layer early on. Now later on, when you're getting better gear, you can use the runic meridians. You can use additional runes as tattoos, and it will provide you all the bonuses just as you put in your items. There are some very basic ones, such as like the iron rune for more energy shield and evasion, but we will getting 150 new rune as well. Maybe there will be some that will be kind of broken, and maybe they designed a few one just for this Ascendancy as well, because honestly I not seen too much people talking about this Ascendancy node possibilities, because most of them will already spending all of the Ascendancy points on different ways. Positives and negatives for this build, and I want to start with the positives. So the leveling was absolutely easy. After you getting the Devourer, this becomes literally a basic attack simulator, because you will use Rend for bosses and for the clear as well. Rend is your your default attack with the Wyvern, and it has a very nice clear as well, and with more effect you will have much better coverage. And also the signal target as well, pretty damn good even with the Rend. But after that you getting your oil barrage setup, especially with the extra approach setup. It literally becomes one of the most disgusting ability that I ever seen in this game, and also the visual clarity is, we're not talking about that currently, okay? Let's pretend we see everything in this boss fight. And later on this build can be pretty damn tonky, because you have access for evasion and energy shield combination, and also for the Ghost Dance as well, so you can just recover energy shield as well. And also you can just stand still in the encounter till that completing. I talking about like Abyss or strong boxes, this is a breeze with it. Literally an Abyss encounter, you just standing still, holding down your Oriel Barrage till the Abyss horde is showing up and you can click on it. It's absolutely deletes everything before anything even spawns. And as always, sadly, there is negatives for this build. Early on, I'm talking about from like Act 1, Act 2, you have basically zero defenses. You cannot do anything about this, sadly, because at this level, the evasion and energy shield numbers is not that high enough, and also you cannot have much higher scaling from your tree. Maybe this is getting changed a little bit with 0.5, because early on you were getting 30% more evasion and also armor as well, but honestly at this level, if you're finding something useful, you will use it no matter what is the base, in my opinion. This is maybe getting changed when you entering to the maps and you can start scaling your energy shield and evasion at the same time, and also getting your resistances fixed and so on. But sadly, in my test run, I was only able to finish setting up my evasion energy shield around level 70, but after that it kinda became a kinda tonky gameplay. The other negative is the visual clarity, guys. I don't know if you noticed, but or maybe you did not notice because you not see anything, because this ability is pretty visually polluting the screen, and because of that you cannot see majority of the ground effects, and also sometimes like boss abilities or just puddles on the ground detonate that going off or something like that, because you not see anything, and this can lead you will sometimes die to just some very weird ground degen or just explosions that you did not see. And the other thing is, guys, the performance. I talking about in-game frame rate performance. it has too many projectiles, chaining, calculations going on, and when you're fighting against even a single monster, it can tank your frame rate. Because sadly, this is how the game engine works, and on boss fights, this is sometimes, or even more juiced maps, it's very noticeable because you're dropping to like 20 frame rate, and maybe this will getting lowered even further when you have a much weaker PC as well. So keeping this from mind, guys, please, when you choose this build as your league starter and endgame build, just literally hop on in standard or whatever character you have and just equip these two ability with the links that I'm providing you and just test it out for a map or just a zone and see how your PC can handle the build. I will traveling on the league start weekend, but later on Sunday I will back and we'll start playing the league. Sadly, the delay for 0.5 was a very bad news for me because I had this whole trip planned from last year and I cannot delay. I just letting you know the first build updates will be getting a little bit later than normal. I'm kinda mad for this delay. I worked so hard in the last 2 weeks on the guides and the league starters, so you can guys have a nice league start. Hopefully I will see you on Sunday. Well guys, Oil Barrage, Martial Artist, Wyvern, Monk is kinda disgusting on paper, and also I done the endgame version as well that we are getting uploaded to the mobilities guide as well. So guys, in the following days I will publish the leveling and the full league starter build for this one, and I think maybe I will start with that one because this is a pretty damn disgusting build, and also because of the Martial Artist way of the Stone Fist notable, we can become pretty damn tonky and deal massive amount of damage. And you know guys, when there is tonkiness involved into the build, I immediately will starting liking it. So till then guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. If you have any question, please leave a comment below, or you can find me on twitch.tv/Peugeot2. Thanks for watching. I was Peugeot. See you next time.